Hi, Susan Norwell here with the Rett Summer Book Club with our latest book called, called Superworm. I think you saw the advance notice about it, I'm hoping. So here's the things I want you to think about when you're reading this book. Two things. One is this is a rhyming book. And we know how important rhyming is to learning to read. So when you're reading it, when you're watching me do it or when you're reading it yourself, just really emphasize, maybe stop the video and really talk about those rhyming words. I'm going to do that a bit while I'm reading it. But also, before you read it together, I would take a look on your device, no matter what language system you're using, and I would take a look at describing words. I would look at size words. He's very long. Very long. I would look at describing words to describe people. Some things that are, people might be dangerous. Yeah. Or fast. Amazing. Clever. Also, we might meet somebody kind of mean in the story. So, again, really important that you kind of have a handle on where this language is before you start reading, so it helps you be more fluid when you are talking about the book. So, here we go. Superworm, written by Julia Donaldson, one of my favorites. She was the one who wrote a lot of those, the Gruffalo books, which I really like and I'd forgotten about, so maybe we'll have to get them up here. And Alex Scheffler. So those are our authors. So here we go. And there's Superworm. And you don't usually think of a worm as being a hero, but Superworm is a hero. And we're going to read it to find out why. Why is he such a hero? Let's check it out. Superworm. Superworm is super long. Superworm is super strong. There's those rhyming words, long and strong. Watch him wiggle, see him squirm. Hip, hip, hooray for Superworm. Again, squirm and worm. Those rhyming words are always the same at the end. That's so cool. And you know what? Superworm is super size, super long, very long. That's another way we'd say super long. And he's also describing people. He's also very, very strong. Very, very strong. That's a good thing to be, I think, if you're going to be a superhero. Help! Disaster! Baby Toad has hopped onto a major road. Oh my goodness, that, I have to say, is very Very dangerous. That little toad needs to be careful. For Pete's sake. Be careful. Okay, phew. Someone help him quick. Oh, no. Oh, dear. Oh, no. Someone help him quick. Oh, no. Oh, look. A superworm lasso. Oh, a lasso is like what a cowboy does. It kind of catches you around the neck. Here's another really important word. There's a lot of helping going on in this book. Superworm hero is very good at helping. He's very good at helping, which is good. It's good. Because, man, it looks like a lot of people are getting in trouble here. Let's see. The bees are feeling bored today. Who knew? They need a nice new game to play. Cheer up, bees. No need to mope. Mope. Oh, I'm trying to think of what might rhyme with mope. You think along with me. It's Superworm, the skipping rope. Skipping rope. You know what? We probably call it jumping rope. That's what I called it when I was little and I used to do it. I was quite the double dutcher. So jumping rope was just a whole lot of fun to me. That is for sure. And really, the bees were feeling quite bored. So they started to mope. Oh, goodness. And mope, that's kind of a cool word, isn't it? Mope, mope. That's what you look like when you mope. You look very, very sad. You're feeling very, very sad. Oh dear, I think there is something, another dangerous situation is coming. Bee's fallen in the well. Is she drowning? Who can tell? Not to panic, all is fine. Guess who? It's Superworm, the fishing line. Wow, he's going to be like a fishing line and come to the rescue.
Hero.
He is definitely a hero. Heroes come to help. They come to help. Definitely. Wow, then toads and beetles, bees and bugs, brother snails and sister slugs. Ooh, bugs, slugs. Uncle Earwig, Auntie Ant. Clap and cheer and chant this chant. All right, well, a chant. Well, we know a chant is going to rhyme because this whole book rhymes. And usually it's a little bit sing-songy.
Sing.
A little bit of singing is going on. Singing, right, when you're doing some chanting. It's kind of like what people do when they cheer. Superworm is super long. Superworm, it's hard to say. Superworm is super long. Superworm is super strong. Watch him wiggle, watch him squirm. Hip, hip, hooray for Superworm. Wow, I would like a cheer like that. Look at them, they're all cheering him. Because he is a hero. Because he's such a good helper. He's so good at helping. I think that's really nice. I'd like people to think I was a good helper. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This looks very dangerous.
Dangerous.
And very dark.
Dark.
It might make you a little nervous, but it's just a story. Are you ready? The chant is carried on the air to Wizard Lizard. Oh, his name rhymes. Wizard Lizard. To Wizard Lizard in his lair. That's his house or his cave. He mutters in his servant's ear, "Find the worm and bring him here." Oh my goodness. I need you to go and get that worm. And bring him here. He's to come right here. Will, I have to tell you, this does not sound good. It does not sound good to me. Plus, look. I don't know, something about that wizard that looks a little bit spooky. The servant crow is black and grim. Oh, grim, kind of like scary. Dark. And very, very, let's see, describing, oh wait, hold on. Maybe describe places. They can be very, very scary sometimes. Mysterious. Ooh, mysterious. And maybe scary, like a haunted house. They could be scary. The servant crow is black and grim. Everyone is scared of him. They all let out a fearful shriek, "Ah!" to see their hero in his beak. Oh dear, they're shrieking. That's a very grown-up word for yelling. That's a very grown-up word for yelling. You would probably find yelling on your device, probably not shriek. Oh dear. It'd be like a high-pitched scream. The wizard waves his magic flower. "Now, Superworm, you're in my power. And you must tunnel, writhe, and coil to find me treasure in the soil." Tunnel, that would be like he's going to dig. He's going to dig under the ground, under the soil, to find a treasure. Superworm is very cross. Well, I would be very cross too. I would be feeling very, very angry and annoyed by this. Cross. Superworm is very cross to have a lizard as his boss. But when he tries to slink away, the wizard's magic makes him stay. Oh, well that is not good for a hero. He is stuck. Oh, here, I have to show you the picture. I forgot. I'm sorry. There he is kind of waving his flower. Can you see it on the worm? For days he tunnels, twists, and winds, but all the treasure that he finds is 2 small buttons and half a cork, a toffee, and a plastic fork. Oh dear. I'm thinking about that lizard. I'm thinking he is not going to be happy. He's not going to be happy. And I don't know about you, but I'm a little bit nervous about what he is going to do. What is he going to do? I'm a little curious. The lizard flicks an angry tail. Have one last try, and if you fail, fail. To find that treasure down below, I'll feed you to my hungry crow. Oh no. That is very, very bad news. That crow is going to, with his mouth, he's going to eat. He's going to eat our hero, Superworm. Oh man. Oh, I hope something good happens. The crow is flapping through the night. Everyone looks up in fright. They see him perch upon an oak and listen to his dreadful croak. Oh, look at him. Oh, he just looks really mean. Superworm is good to eat. Superworm's a special treat. He'll be juicy, fat, and firm. Hip, hip, hooray for Superworm. Well, that is not a good chant. I think he is very, very mean. Very, very mean is what I am thinking. And kind of scary. Yeah, kind of scary. And I think scary is over here, which is like describing places. Very scary. It's very scary what he is saying. Oh dear, here he is again. Action quickly at the double. Superworm's in frightful trouble. We must help him if we can. We must hatch a cunning plan. Look at it. There's all the frogs and the bugs and the ants and the earwigs and all of his friends are trying to hatch a cunning plan. Now, a cunning plan would be a plan that is very, very clever. Very, very smart. And a wee bit sneaky. Yes, if you're cunning, they have to surprise him. They do. Let's see if I can find that surprise someplace. I might not have it here. No, I think I have it in feelings. You can feel surprised. Surprised. Yep. You can feel surprised. And I'll tell you, feeling surprised might work. Let's see. The garden creatures leave their home, carrying a honeycomb. They fly and jump and crawl and creep. Okay, there is the honeycomb. Huh, that is mysterious. A honeycomb, huh. I have to say, whoops, hold on. That is very mysterious. I'm like really wondering what they're going to do with a honeycomb, huh? And they're going to crawl and creep. And crawl and creep mean the same thing. It's something you can do with your body. You get really low to the ground, crawl and creep. And bugs are really good at creeping. They jump and fly and crawl and creep and find the lizard fast asleep. Yeah, he is sleeping. we go.
Sleep.
He is sleeping.
Sleeping.
He is sleeping. Well, there's the element of surprise, I think. They chew the petals off his flower to rob him of his magic power. The caterpillars fetch some leaves, while busily the spider weaves. I think this plan must be pretty clever.
Clever.
Because I'm not so sure I can quite figure it out. They must be really smart. Let's see what they do. The web is strong. The web is tough. The web is plenty big enough. The wizard wakes, this isn't funny. I'm wrapped in leaves and stuck in honey. That plan was very clever.
Clever.
And I have to say very
funny.
To be stuck in honey. Oh, see, I'm making rhymes. Then up the bees and beetles fly and lift the web into the sky. They're gonna fly with their body. They're gonna fly. And they're gonna fly up. Up. I wonder what's going to happen next. This is the place, and bang, crash, thump, the wizard's in the rubbish dump. Oh my goodness, I bet that is so, I gotta find it, so stinky. Really stinky. And I have to think he kind of deserves to be in that stinky place. And now from somewhere underground, there comes a distant, it means it's far away, rumbling sound. The earth begins to heave and begins to lift up. And then Superworm is back again. Oh man, I love this. And look at how surprised everybody is. Wow, those frogs are like, what's going on here? Oh my goodness, this is so cool. I have to tell you, I am so happy to see my friend Superworm. Superworm, the swing, the slide, the hula hoop, the fairground ride. I think this is a great page for those girls and boys that are so good at pointing with their eyes, because as you name them, they can look at them. So please take your time. Superworm, the belt, the hat, the crane, the train, the acrobat. Wow. So cool. So cool. He is very clever, you have to admit. Then toads and beetles, bees and bugs, brothers snails and sister slugs. Uncle Earwig, Auntie Ant, clap and cheer and chant this chant. We know this chant now, don't we? Superworm is super long. Superworm is super strong. Watch him wiggle, watch him squirm. Hip, hip, hooray for Superworm. Oh my goodness. I have to tell you, I love a story that has a little bit of stuff that is scary. A little bit scary, but then it ends and it's all good. Phew. That's the kind of story I like. Hey, I want you to really pay attention to those rhymes. When you read it again, maybe stop and start and listen to them. Because rhyming is one of the most important things you can learn in order to be a good reader. And I love being read to, but I also love reading. And I am sure that you're going to love reading too. So please post, let us know how you like the book. And I hope to see you again at the Summer Book Club.